All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to History. Tonight marks the official debut of something we've been excited to bring to you. The Real Sports proudly presents King's Talk, and this is where conversations happen, and we're here to encourage. We're going to encourage and challenge and motivate and strengthen men from every walk of life. Whether you're a young man trying to find your purpose, a husband, a father, a single parent, or just someone looking for wisdom and encouragement, this is your seat at the table right here, man. Ladies and gentlemen, you're more than welcome here, right here too, man. You are more than welcome. These conversations are designed to build stronger people, stronger relationships, and stronger families, man. So grab a seat, open your mind, and let's have some real talk. Let's have some real talk that can make a real difference, man. Welcome to the debut of King's Talk. Let's get it popping. All right, man, ladies and gentlemen, man, thank you so much for being here with us. Make history, man. This is the debut of the Real Sports Podcast presents King's Talk. This is King's Talk, man. Now, I know some of y'all saying out there, wait a minute, hold up, hoes. Has the Man Show had a few different names? Yes, we have, man. You're absolutely right. We've gone from the Real Man-to-Man Lounge to the Real Man-to-Man Barbershop, but now we've arrived in what I believe is the perfect name, and that's King's Talk, because these are kings and they are talking. And the Man Barbershop title has been officially sold. That's gone. After giving a lot of thought, man, I couldn't think of a better way to honor these men right here, man, these incredible men that I know that sit in for me. So I had to give a name to honor these guys. So this show is basically to honor the Real Sports Podcast panel. Kings is what they are. So again, man, welcome to the Kings Talk, and where men come together, man, for real conversations, real encouragement, real growth, man. Before we get started, man, if you enjoy what you're looking at in the building and enjoy everything, the name and all that good stuff, man, go ahead, man. You gotta slide me that like button. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you turn on that little bell for all notifications, and let you know each and every time Q-Dog comes on live. Q-Dog comes on live, and Rockstar Rock as well. So now it's time to introduce you guys to the stars, the main attraction, the gentlemen who make this show what it is. Man, please help me welcome the kings of the panel. Starting off, y'all already know, man, in the DMV, we got King Rockstar Rock in the building.
How y'all doing? Good afternoon. Looking forward to hearing some good wisdom today from my brothers Q-Dog and host, and also reciprocate some of that wisdom as well.
Yes, sir.
To our fans out there that may be listening.
Yes,
it's always good to get advice and wisdom. So knowledge is power, and keep to it.
Boom, all day. And you said a whole lot right there. Knowledge is power. And we got the legend, the Hall of Famer. Yes, sir. A real man's man himself. He is the king, one of the kings as well of this podcast panel. He is the legendary Q-Dog.
All right. Welcome y'all to the debut of the King's Lounge. This is something that I enjoy. That the group, the brothers get together and put our thoughts together about things about men and things that direction we should be headed and how I put our powers together and minds together to move other brothers forward. I hope that a lot of people, especially young men and men themselves, tune in. We can give y'all some kind of advice, and y'all come in with the live chat yourselves, and you know what I'm saying, and help in and chip. This is a brotherhood together, and we're trying to solve one common problem as to keep the brothers moving forward. So thanks for tuning in, and I hope y'all enjoyed the show.
That's right, baby. You already know we got V6S5. Oh, you got to change that name. Oh, you got to change that name. How's it going? Sheila Dupree is in the building.
Sheila Dupree, my girl.
Sheila Dupree is here. The 76ers get LeBron James. Thank you, Lord. We're going to talk about that. That's coming all tonight. That's coming tonight. Rock, what's up? Q, what's up?
What's up there, big dog?
All right. Live chat is in the building. The Kings are finna get ready to talk, man. So on the agenda today, I talked about this with a good friend of mine. You know who he is. Let me put it like this. And I'm asking the Kings of the panel here, your opinion. Why are these young men of today, why are they so damn angry? Why are young men so angry? Because I've encountered a lot of young men, and everybody want to be tough. Everybody want to be tough, and just these young kids they're just so angry. They want to fight. You see on social media, they filming each other fighting. I just seen the other night, man. It was a kid. I guess it was high school, and it was a kid recording another kid. It was two guys. They locking up. They brawling and fighting or whatever. And it's like, why are they so? And don't get me wrong. In my generation, in our generation, we fought and stuff like that. But the thing about us is we fist fight, but afterwards, man, we dap it up and going back to to it, man. But now these young boys, man, they just want to fight, and you can't tell them nothing, and they know it all. And again, I was young, and I was a young man, and I went through that stuff too, man. But the thing, and I was hard headed, and I didn't want to listen and all that shit too. But I had people that straightened me the hell up, like when I got out of line, what the hell you say? But man, these kids now, they just got it made, man. They mama is buying them cars. I mean, their parent, mom and dad is buying them cars. Mom and dad is in their life. They getting free rides and scholarships and stuff to go to school. They even got goddamn Google. They got Google. You can go to Google and press and put in any. And my phone going out when I say Google. They got that to go to. They got go to answer their problems and stuff. Like, we didn't have that type of stuff. We didn't have that. So my thing is, why are these kids, Kings? Why are these kids so angry when they got it made? They ain't gotta clean up. Their parents don't make them clean up, but none of that, man. Postman, what's up, Postman? Google that right there. I just don't get it, man. Rock, you want to touch on this? I just don't get it. Why are they so angry?
Well, first thing I will say is a lot of it is it's due to what they're being told at home too. And I'll use my personal experience with this. As everyone know, podcast panelists know, I have a 15-year-old son. My son lives in Florida. I haven't really been there like I should have been for him. For it was like a decade I didn't necessarily see my son. But I always stayed in contact with him. I always made sure that if he needed anything, he could call me. if he needed anything, I was gonna send it to him. It was just the fact that I wasn't able to like physically see him through those years. And now that me and him are, you know, kind of back in the situation where okay, he calls me, I have his number, I call him, I speak to him, you know, I got to sponsor this Cash App account, send him money when he needs it, things of that nature. But I can still see the anger. I can still feel the anger in him when I talk to him. You know, I tell him I love him. He don't say it back. I understand why, because of that the pain that he feel like. Okay, for 10 years my dad wasn't here, physically wasn't there, and I don't know what his mom may have told him or what she may have not have told him. You know, that's not for me to really dig into or you know necessarily dig into or care about. It's about keeping him from feeling the resentment and anger that he has towards me. You know, still keeping that bond, still talking to him. You know, still asking him, do he need anything? You know, because you know, he told me now. He said he got life figured out. And you know, that was the one of the thing that I sat there and told him. I was like, man, y'all young kids feel like y'all got life figured out already. And I was telling him, I was like, yo, when I was 15, I didn't have life figured out. I said, really? I said, I really ain't really started to understand life until I got like out of my 20s, you know, and had to look back and say, dang, I got a wife, I got kids, I got a family. You know, so I told my son, I was like, man, the next 5 years, I was like, when you hit 20, you gonna call me and say, Dad, I thought I had certain things figured out. I was like, yeah, you don't I was like, bro, you don't even know how to get a job yet. Fill out a job application.
That's
You know,
what I'm
you don't
saying.
know how you know you have to have a work permit in order for you to
Yeah.
start working. He was
Yeah.
like, what is that? I was like, see, so you don't have life figured out. So I just think that it depends on certain things. It depends on what they're being told in their household and what the young brothers are going through out, outside of their household as well, personally. And nowadays it's like they can't feel like they can be soft and tell somebody how they feeling. They gotta feel like they gotta be tough. You know, they gotta have on this tough exterior. So, you know, that's why I say I believe that the young cats, the young brothers out there that are or what they say in the term YN in the streets,
Yeah. Yeah.
that they are a little angry. It's you know, it's also promoted in the music that they listen to, you know, and it's also the environment that they are around. You know, it's like the cops. It's like cowboys and Indians. When people used to play cowboys and Indians or cops and
Absolutely.
robbers, you didn't want to be on the side of being a cop.
Right.
You didn't want to be on the side of being,
Oh, Robert.
you know, a
You want to be a
cowboy.
heel. You want to be a heel. That's right.
You wanted to be, you know. So
Yeah.
that's what's always been the bad being a bad guy was always considered the best thing. You know, I fight that myself. You know, I'm like, man, I don't like being a bad guy, but at the same time, it comes with the territory in certain situations when you are going through things in life.
Okay. And Rock, I get that. Yeah, I honestly would get where you're going. Basically, is abandonment is the correct term for it. The bad guy for a good message is always needed. That's interesting. That's an interesting post there, postman. A bad The bad guy for a good message is always needed. I like that. A little cliche, but I like it. But all right, Q, the legend, the legendary Q, man, my man. You know, those of you don't know the reason why this show is presented like this is because of the dog. This is because of the dog. I created this show because you know, at times me and Q, we go there to a level, not necessarily sports, but it's always good to talk about life with somebody. So Q, and your expertise, you know, you're a legend, Hall of Famer, all that good stuff, man. You've been on this earth longer than we have. In your experience, why are young men so angry these days?
From what I see, I think that a lot of young men are angry these days because of generally coming from the home is getting their way all the time, and just when the point where it gets to the point where they can't have their way, when they have to hear the word no, and then they're put in a situation they can't have what they want. We all been there. We all been kids before. Um, we we've heard no plenty of times, and so it's just that I just think they just don't know how to adjust around that word no. That because really um, it's really the parents. I think it's our parents' fault because especially this generation, we all the time, we give, and we don't never teach.
Yep.
We just don't never teach, and that comes with a price. And sometimes me and Sheila Pre, my girl, we sit there and talk sometime, and she's from the old school. I'm from the old school. Her old school mixed with her military background, a 10-year veteran.
Man, Sheila Dupree, baby, I love talking to her, boy. That was a great conversation.
And I just feel like sometimes I have to pull the reins back on her sometimes because she get out there a little. And I was like, Sheila, this is not like when we come up. You got to kind of work around it, kind of work this and that. But she's still strong to what she says about the old school. And I understand. I appreciate that. I really feel that that's the best way to go. I think no matter how much time, how much technology we still have, old school is the best way.
I'm trying to tell you.
I really don't really look at the children. We because they're the ones that are doing it. We see that, and we see that they're angry all the time. But my thing is, I want to go to the root of the problem. And when you're planting a plant or something like that, it's always the roots that makes the plant grow and grow proper. And so the roots are not right, and they're not grounded right, then the plant's not going to stay strong and be sturdy. So I really feel that I came up with 4 things.
Oh shit!
I came up with 4 things that goes on in the root of the problem with the young men and ladies, and why they're doing the things they do today.
Okay.
Number 1, soft parenting. And I'm gonna break down each and last one.
Oh shit! Oh Lord! Go ahead, bro.
All right. Now, number 2, I'm gonna ruffle some feathers, but hey, this is what I do. And number 2 is I'm gonna get back to it, and I'm really gonna shine on number 2. I'm gonna put some few stars beside this one because this is what I really see. Men worrying about what their wives gonna say.
Oh shit!
Number 3 is going to come to a shocker because it's something that a lot of people don't pay attention to, but it's something that's happening, but it's kind of underground. The weakness in the CPS workers and the social workers.
Yeah, I agree.
And number 4, you see a lot of parents taking care of their grown children's children. These 4 things right here.
Whoa!
That I've seen.
Oh,
these 4 things that I've seen.
You hit it on the last one.
Yeah,
that last
one.
These 4 things what I've seen. These 4 things what I've seen has truly put our young men and women in a terrible direction. Let me start with number 1. I say the soft parenting. I understand, every parent wants their child to do best and want your child to be better than you. I understand that. But the household, it's got to be some kind of sternness in the household, because with the soft parenting, you're not teaching the kid nothing. You're not preparing them for the real world. You're not giving them a sword or a shield to fight. That is our objective, is to get our children across that stage with a sword and shield to fight in this terrible world that they have to live in. We're doing them a terrible injustice by all the time. Every time they want something, giving them something. Every time they turn them, every time letting them prove to us that they really want what they need. Show us something. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You want my best, then give me your best.
There you go.
You know, yeah, and so that to me, you're preparing your child for failure. I promise you that. I promise, because this world is nothing like what you're gonna teach in that house. I promise you that. Yeah, and I wouldn't do my child like that. I'd rather for my child to go through something now in the house than go through something in that real world. I want my child to be able to go across that stage and take off like a 747 Boeing jet. Yes, sir. I want that to happen for my child. Yes, sir. That's what I would do.
Down up.
That's right. Down up, baby. So we can't worry about how they're gonna feel. We can't worry about how they're gonna cry. We can't worry about all this and all that. We know that our teaching is the best way. We don't worry about them liking us now as their children. We will worry about them liking us later when they get in their 30s or when they out there in the world and they're succeeded and their friends are falling to the wayside. And then they come back to all the teaching that their daddy gave them or what their mother gave them, and they will tell you, I appreciate everything that you taught me, because the teaching that you taught me kept me afloat in this real world. And without those teachers, no telling where I would be today.
Come on with it.
Now, this second one I'm about to hit on, I'm just going to keep it real. I never thought the time when I was a little boy that men used to be men.
Oh,
when a man used to say something in the house, that's what the hell it meant. And that's the way it's going to go.
Yeah.
I don't care what nobody say. But nowadays, it ain't like that. I see a lot of men cannot stand up and be the man they want to be in the household because they're worried about what the wife going to say.
Oh, shit.
Worried about the wife going to say. And I need you to man up, bro. I need you to man up. We can't continue this right here. This got to stop. It's got to stop right here, because this is the reason why our young men and children are going out into this world doing the things we can. Because you won't stand up in the man in your own household. Your child sees this. Yeah. Your child sees who's running this and running that. Now, host, put the camera on me.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna say this right here, and I don't care if you get mad or not. Ladies, like I say, let your husband run that ship like it's supposed to be ran.
Oh, damn.
Stay out the damn way. And I'm getting tired of seeing it. And if you got a problem with it, if you don't like it, come to the Q Dog. I have no problem. I'll be right here. We will talk about it. But this got to stop. You got to let your husband do the things and run that ship. The family like the way it's supposed to be ran. You're getting in the way. We're not trying to put skirt on boards. We're not trying to do that.
Yeah. So
let's take that away. Let's stop that.
All right. You want it back on you?
No, just keep it off.
Okay.
Please, don't worry about it. I'm telling you, ladies, I know it look harsh. I know your son coming in with tears in their eye, but when they come to you talking about what daddy do, grab him by the shoulder and turn his ass back around. Turn him back around. Turn him back around. Work together as a team. Don't never let them see y'all divide y'all. No. Is that what your father said? That's what you need to be doing. Never pick side. Don't let your child pick side. Don't never do that, because your house will become divided. You don't want that. That's right. That's right. So stay the hell out the way. What your husband trying to do.
That's right.
So you rather see your son or daughter go through something in the household than to get out that damn world and not be successful. This is what the teaching is for, to prepare them for life outside that door when they walk across that stage. Because when they go out there like that, it's on them. I hope they taught the teachings that they were taught to be able to use it, the sword and shield, and be able to fight in this world. But ladies, please stay out the way. Please, I'm begging you, stay out the way of these men, of these men out here trying to raise these young. It's a tough world out here these days. It's just going crazy. And a lot of these brothers out here trying their best, to get their family in order. But they have to have your help. You have to side with them, not against them. Don't go undermining your husband's authority. When your husband around slipping him $40 or $50, don't do that shit. Because I'm telling you right now, you is not helping. Boy, for damn. You're not helping. Cause you and your husband to be clashing at night because you're not siding with the man. Please stop it, ladies. I cannot iterate that no more. Stop that.
Tell the story about the boys in the hood. Remember we talked about the boys in the hood.
Huh?
You remember the boys in the hood when the granddaddy put Kane out? Remember that?
Oh yeah. The movie Boys in the Hood.
Yeah.
He was out there.
Yeah, Menace to
Menace to
Society.
Society. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Menace to Society.
Yeah, he out there. And the father, you know what I'm saying? He's a Christian man. He run his household a certain way. And he brought him in the house and he said, he read him a Bible scripture. And once he read him a Bible scripture, he said, he said, I cannot have you here another night. He terrible. Yeah. And then he turned around and looked at her. He said, Grandma, she turned her damn head.
That's right.
And I want y'all to start turning y'all damn head.
Oh boy, that hurt me when she turned her head. I'm like, damn.
Yeah. So he sucked them damn tears up and went on out there, and he was on his own.
He's on his own.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Let these men run these households the way they're supposed to be ran, and stand beside your man and turn your head when that child comes to you. You ain't got nothing to do with it because your husband is making him a better man and a better lady, out in this world. And so we got to stop that, ladies. Let's just join hands with the fathers and your husbands, and just make sure that we're working together as a team so we can stop this nonsense of these youth out here doing all this crazy stuff. Let's put the fear of God back in these children, man. We don't have the fear of God back in, the fear of the parent and things like that. Children don't fear things no more. I'm gonna go on to number 4 and 5. They kind of work together. A lot of people don't really understand what's going on, but I'm gonna break this one down. When I'm talking about the softness of the CPS workers and the softness of the social workers, and we're trying to get rid of all this softness out here, and all this softness out here is creating these terrible young men and terrible young women when they get out in the society in the real world. So when you say, Q-Dog, what you talking about softness of CPS workers and CPS social workers? Well, these people here, they went to school, on the college and university to study a social worker and be CPS workers and stuff. And a lot of them are not parents. They're not parents. You know what I'm saying? They're still children themselves at 18 years old, going to college just to learn how to deal with children. Okay? So they go to school and they learn how to deal with children from a book aspect. Okay? Now, when they get out of school, they're basically around 22 years old. 22. All right? 22 and 18, that ain't too far from each other. 22 and 17, they ain't too far from each other. 22 and 16, that's not too far from each other. Basically, what I'm saying is that they're around in the same realm. And they probably listen to the same music as the 16-year-old, 17-year-old, 18-year-old. Okay? So when you get involved, my daughter had the personal experience, and I'm gonna share this with you just this week, is that those old school CPS workers and those old social workers, we remember back in the day, they used to look mean as fuck. Mean. Just mean as hell. Scare the hell out of you. You know what I'm saying? Now, who gonna get scared of somebody with long hair, long eyelashes, fucking lipstick, long fingernails, and talking soft? Who the hell gonna get scared of that?
Yeah.
Who gonna get scared of that?
I ain't gonna be scared.
I wouldn't be scared. So, and that's a part that conflicts in with you as the parent, because you are the physical parent. They're just they just operate on a book aspect. So it's a difference. So what they want to do is reason. They want to reason with the child. They want to start. So the child has an ally with the social worker and the CPS worker. They want to throw their arms around them. They want you as the parent to calm down. They want you, let's reason for the child. And so that's a problem, because the parent can't really be the parent when you got this social worker or the CPS worker with this softness in them that's kind of like siding with your child, and to the point where, it's like, then it turns against 2 against 1. And to give a prime example of this, my daughter's going through some things with her children. Her children are here today in Winston. She's from Texas, and she has to come back and forth. They're trying to make them reconcile their differences so she can bring the children back to Texas. But the problem is that she has a social worker or CPS worker that's is kind of like, it's like she is doing things to really babysit the children, and my daughter really doesn't have a good fight, really, because she has to fight not only the children, but fight the CPS worker too. Because she said something Wednesday that really just threw my mind, because my grandchildren I put the fear of God in them. The 17, 14, and 12. They do not want to hear from me. They already know how I'm coming. I put the fear of God in them. So when they was talking to the church, she said, "You need to talk to your granddad. She been here 6 months. She ain't called me not one time. She know better than she already know. I'm gonna give it to her when she do call." So she got a grown mouth. She figured like, well, no, he needs to call me. No, I'm not I'm not bound down to no child. Everybody else can do what they want to do. I'm not gonna do that. So my daughter got to mention to me, and then next thing you know, my 17-year-old granddaughter started breaking down crying in the conference room, breaking down crying. So she took my daughter out the conference room and told my daughter, say, let's not mention your father in front of your daughter because it makes her upset. Fool, I should be in the conference room. If anything, because if that's going to make her upset, that's going to make her do right.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Now you want to call her and all this. So my daughter said, "You gonna tell me not to mention my daddy? You don't tell me to do nothing like that." So that pissed my daughter off, and she said she want to punch her in her mouth. And I say that's the reason what I'm talking about, because they're trying to side with the children. If you see that I put the fear of God in the girl, then why you ain't calling me in there with her?
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? But you want to use your book logic and what you learn in the educational system to try to steer these kids straight. And they looking at you, you looking all prissy with eyelashes and that. They don't fear you. You're not the fear. So I'm just it's just like a no win. You know what I'm saying? And then the children see that they got an ally in their corner, so they can act a fool. They can do the things they want to do. You know what I'm saying? Because these people right here side with them. You know what I'm saying? They look like they do. They got the lashes and the hair and all this stuff like that. They think they the equal. I got a friend, that can fight with me to let me get away with the nonsense that I'm getting away with. And so that's probably them two reasons right there is the softness of these two professional people that in this world is supposed to help us keep our children straight. They're not. So that's the third. The fourth, I see a lot of parents out here that have children that are raising their children's children. And then they turn around, I can see you keeping your child because maybe they might go to work, they got a babysitter, or they might be going to school. I think you should keep your child only one time out of the year, and that's their birthday. I give them that. I give them their birthday. But otherwise than that, you need to be a parent. You need to be raising your own child. It's disrespectful to throw your child onto your parents. They done raised you, but you don't care. All you want to do is put your child on somebody else so you can go out there, especially a girl, and make another baby. That's what you want to do and have fun. I want to have fun too. But I'm not going to let you put your burden on me so you can have fun. That don't work. But a lot of kids say, well, she going through this and he going through that. There we go again.
Baby.
Like we ain't never went through nothing this and that. You're going to be soft on them again, soft on them again. So, and all these four things, what I'm talking about, man, it's the root of the problem why these children are doing the things that we're doing. We got people in authority. We got parents, and that is putting this softness out there to these children. And this is the product that we see. Uncontrollable children out here doing what they want to do, how they want to do it, disrespect, don't have no respect for the law, don't have no respect for authority. And this is how we got to this point here. And until we reconcile these problems with the household, these people who are in professional positions with the CPS worker and the social worker, I really don't count them because, like I say, most of them don't have children themselves at 22 years old. So they don't really know. They're just preaching off of what they learned far as an educational system at a university. That's different than just raising a child. I don't care how you put it. And so I really feel, man, we have to go back to these roots, and we got to stop the soft parenting. Men, stop worrying about what your wife gonna say. Well, that CPS worker, the soft and social worker, we just have to work around them. They're gonna do what they do, and then these parents is taking care of their children. We got to stop all this crazy mess. I really feel that this world is headed in a terrible direction. Host, I've said this to you before, and I'm gonna say it again, that I hope I'm dead and gone when this world, the way they're headed, and it's gonna be like, I never said this before, it's gonna be like the movie of the Planet of the Apes, where the apes was running the humans, where you're gonna see the children running the adults. It's gonna be the same person. I ain't gonna see it, but I know good and well, if it keeps going the way it's going, it's gonna end up like that.
Yeah, that shit ain't happening here. Not in my house.
Yeah, it's probably not next 20
You
years.
hit on some solid points. All of them points was
yeah.
Well, I really feel that
especially
man,
the last one that grandma raising the grand.
That shit crazy.
I would encourage y'all. I see, host, you have a young son, Rock, you have young children, daughter and son. I really encourage y'all, man, to, stand strong in your household, man. And if you got a problem, if you got a problem, and I'm gonna say this right now. I'm gonna say this right now. If you got a problem with your old lady getting in your way, get you another damn wife.
Oh, damn.
If they got a problem, they can come to me.
Stick your chest out when you say it, goddamn. Stick your goddamn chest out.
That's right. Put the camera back on me. Put it back on. Put it back. I said, all you being out here is married. If you got a problem with your wife and she in your way of your authority, undermining your authority, get you another damn wife. And I mean
straight like that.
Straight like that. Because if you want your children to be take two of y'all. It can't take both of y'all clashing heads. It ain't gonna take it. No, it shouldn't be that. Get you another one that's gonna work with you, baby. I promise you. It'll happen. But that's what I'm saying. That's how real I'm coming from the heart with that now. If you got a problem with it, you know where you can find me. I'm right here. I'm going nowhere. I'm here every week. I'm here every week, baby. You can find me. You want to talk
twice
about
on Saturday?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I ain't hiding nothing. I mean what I say. Women, stay the fuck out the way. I mean that shit to bottom my damn heart. I mean that, let these damn men raise these young men to be men and these young ladies to be productive ladies in society with that bullshit that you coming with. Leave that shit alone. Check that shit at the door. Leave that shit alone. I'm telling you right now. So all these points I put out here today, what I see, I'm not involved in parenting no more. My days are done. But I see this out here, and I want y'all two brothers and many brothers like y'all. I want y'all to stay strong. And I know you got to go down. I mean, y'all kids are small. When they get like 12, they get 12 them teenage years, they're gonna come at you now. That technology and all that. Get fucking ready. Get fucking
15-year-old and 12-year-old.
The wife ain't gonna want to hear them. She ain't gonna want to hear them. They voice gonna get a little deeper, get louder. Then you as the man standing strong. Your wife ain't gonna want to hear. She gonna want you to side with the child. Fuck that. Hell no. Hell no. Don't give in, goddamn. Hell no. Goddamn shit. She don't like it. She go, goddamn. You go to there you go. Hell no. Goddamn, you don't like it, then let her have it, then you leave. Shit. But don't never change. Keep it up, bro. Stay strong. I want y'all brothers to stay strong. Get them boys out there and get them young ladies out to be productive in society, be successful out here. But they cannot be successful without y'all being weak ass gristlebacks at the house. The shit ain't gonna work. Right now. Y'all stay strong, bro. Don't worry about what the hell they gonna say, bro. We're gonna stop this. It's an epidemic out here. These kids out here acting bad as hell. They headed for fucking crime, and they won't fucking stop. But we gotta start at the household. And we gotta stay strong. Your job that you work every day is a hard job, but your job is even fucking harder. 10 times goddamn harder when you get on, because you will get defied in. And I always say, real men are not like you'll just tolerate it. Remember that shit. The kids not gonna like you. They're not gonna like a lot of shit you say. But get them, you stay on their ass, make sure they do that shit. Make sure that, and they can like you later. That's your job, for them to like you later, not like me. Like you are not here to win a damn popularity contest.
Yeah, you ain't gotta
remember that shit.
You gotta love me.
you gonna do what the hell I say do. That's what the hell you gonna do. You're not trying to win a popularity contest. They will like you later and love you later. But men are not appreciated. Men are not and they'll not like it. You appreciate it when you're gone, but don't worry about that. You appreciate when they go, okay? But I'm telling you right now, stand strong. Stand strong. No matter how much textiles change, y'all stand strong, bro. Don't give in. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, stand strong, bro.
Right. The ongoing battle.
All men out there ready, and I hope Ken and Mike, I hope y'all listen to the podcast. We talked on y'all podcast about this same subject. And I told Mike about, the women standing out the way. He damn near did a cartwheel in his damn chair. So and that happens all the fucking time. And all the time, I can put it in bold letters. Women stay the hell out the way. Get the hell out of the way of your damn husband. If you don't like it, and then I'm gonna say the things that he can't say. And if you don't like it, come see the dog, and we can talk about it. Because I want these.
I got my own Luther, man. I'm about to call Q-Dog.
Society, but we cannot have that when you undermining this man's authority.
There you go.
Can't have it.
Say it.
Please stop. I'm begging you to stop.
Yeah.
Please stop.
Like, nope.
So let's do it. Let's join hands in the house and let them know that we are a team. You know what I'm saying? And we don't let these kids pick no side. Where you come to one, you turn one to the other, turn them back to where they came from. That's what you do. Turn them back toward the daddy, turn them back toward the mom. Let them know in their mind they can't win in this house. Let them know. Yes, sir. That's what we need to do.
That's true.
Well, that's why he's the legendary Q-Dog. And sometimes, ladies and gentlemen, you just got to let the dog. You just got to let the dog off the leash sometimes. And today is just the day I had to let the dog off the leash. He had a lot to say. But man, you talking about home runs all over the place. I totally agree, man. I totally agree. It's something that's
grand slam right there. The basic
grand slam, bro. Got to get a dog that, man. Got to get a dog that. Great wisdom and knowledge. Again, man. Basically, and Q-Dog. I know Q-Dog come aggressive, y'all. But you got to hear the message what the man's saying. He's trying to encourage everybody, all men and women as well.
It's needed though.
It's needed.
Yeah, we need that, man. We're facing. We're facing a terrible epidemic. If it ain't a week that goes by that a young man, 12 years old, doing this, a 12-year-old doing that. I seen something this week. A guy showed me somewhere in Illinois that a 12-year-old had a 12-year-old had a 14-year-old, a 12-year-old, and a 13-year-old boyfriend she had. But the 12-year-old boy had a 13-year-old girlfriend, but the 12-year-old boy got put out of the house because he was real defiant. And they didn't want him in the house no more, so they threw him out. So he asked the 13-year-old, can your parents let me come stay with them? So his girlfriend went and asked her parents, can she come stay with him? She said no. And then turned around, they both went out and got guns and came back and killed everybody in that damn house.
What?
Yep.
Terrible.
That's terrible.
Terrible.
That's terrible. We don't put the fear of God in these children no more. And so they don't want to hear the word no. And so it's bad that we got guns out here anyway. And they go kill, and their lives is gone at 12 and 13 just because just the fact that the word no, it does something to them these days. And I don't know what to say. That is just one of the terriblest things that you ever want to hear. Is sad that parents you have to hear about things that parents go through things like that, and that's happening out in the world today. And because kids are just growing up too fast, there's nothing wrong with technology, but I just think ever since this, I just think that kids think they're the equivalent. And I think that when you do give a child,
media got kids thinking they
I think
above
when you give a child a cell phone, especially when they go to school, you take that damn cell phone at night. You keep that cell phone because they can be in the room. Got a daughter, she can be like showing pictures of a titties to a boy or anything. Up all night, tired. Now you can't go to school, you can't function. Take the phone at night at 8:30.
I do that. I take my 12-year-old daughter phone at night.
Make it calm, man.
Cut that drain off.
Get out there too far. We're losing our children. They're getting out there too far. Pull them back in, man. And they ain't gonna like that shit you gonna tell them to do. I promise you that. And then go back when I told y'all to do everything in y'all damn might. They ain't gonna like that shit. But keep fighting. Fuck that shit. You ain't there to win no damn popularity contest.
That's true.
Damn that shit. Damn that. You're gonna be the most hated on damn person. You will not be liked. I promise you that. You won't. But you know what's the best for them down the road.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You know what's the best for them down the road, baby. They don't understand you now, but they will thank you later.
I tell my my wife tell our kids that all the time. Like, this world ain't gonna treat you like how we treat you. When you out there, it's tough. Like,
it ain't.
It's tough.
It ain't. And you got to be built right. You got to have a sword and a shield to fight. You got to have it, because a lot of times, like in Sheila Dupree, my girl, she was telling me when she went in the military, and when she went through basic training, she thought that she said that shit was a cakewalk. A lot of girls whine and complain all that shit. She said, shit, this shit, my mama did, I was going through the home. This is a cakewalk. You know what I'm saying? And you get that training from the home. When you get out in this world, they start talking to you on jobs and all that. You won't quit. You won't get mad. You won't do none of that because, damn, my daddy was running that. I mean, what you talking about, man? Man, I can do this, man. What you talking about? I mean, come on. You get the training from home to be able to deal with some people. But if you've been raised in softness all your life, and the minute somebody says something to you, or you go back home crying to your mom and dad, I can't do that. I don't like the way he talking to me. Come the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you want somebody, I'll tell you right now, they ain't going to be putting their arms around you when you get out here. They ain't going to be doing all that stuff what they do in the school when you get out of school. They ain't going to be doing all that. No, Jack. No. Everybody out, this is a rat race. Everybody out here trying to make it. And I'm telling you what, you're gonna have some mean looking jokers out here. And hey, bro, they gonna talk to you any kind of way. You better have some tough skin. Get you some alligator skin. Come out of that little boy skin when you walk across that skin, you put that alligator skin on. So that stuff can bounce off of you, baby. Cause I'm trying to tell you right now, bro. You gonna
like snake gotta come out that shit, that new skin. You gotta come out with that alligator.
Keep iterating, Rock. Keep iterating to them how the real world is as they come. Just keep iterating. So when they get out here, they can say, "This is what my daddy been telling me the whole time." You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then as a child, I always remember my daddy tell me things. I ain't know what he was talking about, but I knew one thing. I know that him and all other grown men wasn't telling me this for nothing. That shit scared me. I said, one day I'm gonna see this shit. I got to get ready. Think like that. Kids got to start thinking like that. You're going to see this shit. You think we're wasting our breath to tell you that? We're telling you this so you know what to face when you get out in this world. Yeah. Don't think and another thing, we got to start talking about the Bible. You know what I'm saying? Honor thy father, not mother. You know what I'm saying? I think that's an old cliche. That's an old thing. But that stuff still matters. Yeah, Bible still matters. I don't care how much it still matters. It still matters. When you can't get away from that neither. You can't get away from that. Say your prayer. You're gonna need God when you get out here. You're gonna need more than me. You're gonna need God. You're gonna need him in your side because you're gonna have some terrible times.
Need some miracles to come in for you.
What about that, bro?
Outside the hard work, you're gonna need some type of love.
Don't think that just because I'm feeding you every day. I'm putting a roof on your head every day. It don't happen out there like that. You don't get that type. You don't get that. That's on you. You're the one got to provide that for yourself. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So once you step out in the world, you're on your own. This is just a tutorship. This is just to get you ready. Enjoy it while you can. As the years get closer, I'm going to start shedding things off of your life. I'm going to start making you do things, preparing you for that 18 years old. When you walk across that stage, you're going to keep the fuck walking. You ain't coming back here. You ain't coming back here. No, you ain't ain't nothing for you to learn here. I done taught you for 18.
Yeah, you
Ain't
gonna
nothing else
keep
for
the
this
buck
big ass world
walking.
like that. Keep walking.
Yeah, damn.
So remember what the dog told you. Got a problem with your old lady? You don't like what I said? Send it to the dog. I'm here every week, baby. I ain't going no damn well. I'll stand up for you. You can't stand up, I'll stand up for you. All right?
Rockstar Rock, man, you want to chime in and close this thing out, man? Is because I ain't touching it, bro. I ain't touching it.
I mean, Q Dog said everything for real. That's
bro.
everything. That's really everything that it boils down to. You know, the parents. Some parents out here always giving their child everything when instead of telling them no. You know, I go through the same thing. You know, personal experience. My kids, they think they supposed. I tell them, my son wants, Dad, can I go to the store with you? I tell him off break, you ain't getting nothing out of the store. Okay, but can I still go with you? All right, because that time him going with me to the store, it lets him know how to cross the street when he's with me. It lets him know what he's supposed to do. He know not to walk around the store. He know to stay right where he need to stay at. And you know, I'm doing the same thing, teaching them how to take the trash out. They walk with me to the dumpster to see where to take the trash out. They know how to cross the street, hold each other's hands and stuff like that. So it's just the little things parents gotta understand. It's the little things that we do that our kids will notice that'll make them it'll last for a lifetime with them. That they gonna eventually use. They might gonna be mad about what we doing, but eventually, in some shape or fashion,
there you go, Rob.
They're gonna use what we taste them
there
at home.
Rob. There you go, right there. There you go, right there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. I'm getting
I teach them how to be gentlemen too. I say your mom and your sisters go up the steps before y'all go up the steps. They get their food before y'all get y'all food.
There you go.
If your sister's walking and your mom walking, you open the door for them.
There you go.
You hold the door for them. You let them go in.
Yes,
yes.
Yes, sir. You're preaching, boy. You're preaching. Yes, sir. You're preaching, boy. With the collection plate, that hope. Where is that? The collection plate for that man.
Know that right, goddamn. Know that right. Cash out.
Yes, sir. Man, you're doing your thing. I ain't mad at you.
I know that real,
boy. You're well-tuned machine.
Hey, my kid. It's crazy. People be like, your kids say yes, sir, no, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about. I like to hear stuff like that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I ain't touching on it. Look, some things just need to be left alone. And you know, it's like y'all notice in the Super Bowl when those guys bring out the trophy, they got those white gloves on. I ain't touching this one, bro. I ain't touching none of this, bro. This is good. It was coming from the dog. Like I said, I knew the dog had something to say, and boy, he was geared up for it, man. So that was good, man. It's very entertaining and good knowledge and wisdom for me too, man, as well. So I'm with it, man. I'm with it. Fine. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is all for the day, man. We truly hope that you enjoyed the debut of King's Talk, man. And most importantly, man, we were able to take something meaningful and take something away from today's you took something away from today's conversation. Oh, let me live chat here. Let me get a live chat real quick. Amazing show, guys. You need to do this. It's coming. It's coming, Sheila. It's coming. It's coming. No, it is a complete sentence. That's right. I know that's right. But again, man, one thing we want to make clear, though, man, we're not better than anyone. I usually say that before the show, that
I take that out.
The Real Sports Podcast, man, we on here, man, we not better than nobody. We don't claim to have all the answers. We certainly not here acting like we got life all figured out. No. We face challenges. I myself face challenges. Q face challenges. Rock face challenges. Supreme in his absence, and all the other brothers. You know, we got our challenges, man. We make mistakes, but we continue to grow just like everyone else, man. That's what it's about, man. This isn't about perfection. It's about just encouraging one another and becoming better men together in a world that, you know, that's difficult, just difficult as hell to navigate, man. So I tell your friends about this, people. This show, people. You better tell us, Sheila Dupree.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, man. If you got a young man that's going through, or this,
right.
You can't get that some bitch out your house. You got a young man that can't get that motherfucker out your house. Get him.
Get it out. Get it out.
Yeah,
don't call the police. Call us. We'll get him out.
Don't
worry about that. We'll get him out. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, we'll flush him out. Goddamn. This show right here. This show right here is like old Outcast song. You better get up, get out, and get something.
Yes, sir. That's what I do for you and I. Don't start that hoe. I ain't messing with you.
Yeah, right. Get out of here.
You start nothing.
Yeah, man. So,
yes, sir.
Yeah, right, man. So
get out, cut that bullshit out.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
That's right. Cut it out. Cut it out, man. So no matter who you are, man, black, white, Hispanic, Asian, Native American, African, or from anywhere else in the world, man, there's a seat at this table. King's Talk is about, and we're about unity, man. We're about unity and growth, and respect and just lifting each other up, man. So thank you for spending part of your day with us. Again, our goal is to bring King's Talk to you at least twice a month, man. At least twice a month. I've been a little slack. It's gonna be a little tough with football coming in. It's gonna be hell of a tough, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try my best to rally up the troops so we can, give you something. You guys something for an hour at least. Because like I said, football around the corner. I mean, it's right around the corner. Yes, sir. It's right around the corner, and it's gonna be a little tough, man. But like I said, man, we guarantee I'm gonna rally the troops up, man, and we're gonna give you something. Because I'm glad. I'm really glad that you guys out there that enjoyed Rockstar Rock and Q Dog today. Q Dog dropping down them gems as usual. Again, man, great show. And again, man, we committed to him making time for these conversations, man, because we believe that they're needed more than ever nowadays. So, but don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere, y'all, because coming up at 7 p.m. is one of the best talk shows on YouTube, man, the Riddle Sports Talk Show. And tonight, man, we're going to be talking about the biggest headline in sports right now. LeBron James is taking his talent and headed east to the city of brotherly love, as he is now the newest member of the Philadelphia 76ers. And we'll be breaking down the NFC East and talking about who's going to take home the NFC East crown for the 2026 season, man. So you already know there's going to be plenty of passionate fans and opinions and friendly trash talk and a whole lot of laughs. So you don't want to miss it. So we're going to get out of here, man, and get ready for that show tonight at 7 p.m. Got the guys right here, man. Thank you. Thank the kings of the panel, Rockstar Rock and the legendary Q-Dog, for a fantastic show, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for a fantastic show. We appreciate you guys. Who is this? Hip Hop Parade. Oh, yeah, we coming. 7 p.m. You best to believe 7 p.m. we'll be there, man. So, oh, man, it's glad to see all the love, man. But on behalf of myself, and again, these outstanding kings that's sitting right here on this show, thank you guys for watching the debut of King's Talk, man. So y'all know the saying, everybody around the world, please be safe and stay safe. And you better believe it's in order.